ironically.
Never heard from the liver lady.
I wonder.
I want to send that email to someone else. She might be too sick. I know. I need to get her husband's number or something.
You asked for her husband, isn't it?
He never got back to me.
You know what? Let's pull it. We'll go on the air today saying whoever donated that liver, take it back.
Now, you've heard me talk a lot about stem cell therapy. I've done extensive research, which led me to
a more heartfelt person
right here in Colorado.
That's right. We found someone that'll talk to
For their
us.
work with stem cells. They're all MDs.
You know, I
working
could do
with
a
true
10%
living
off
stem
a
cells
bunch of
harvested from your own fat.
Because point of use is generally, there's no plumbing issues, generally, right? Compared to a fucking full house one. You can have all kinds of issues.
Why would you go
So how much is that?
I do it cell phone use on the website for $2.99.
They can repair most
$2.99
with a needle instead of 600.
Well, that's what they're buying. They just buy it, they ship it to them, it's $300.
And they install it.
How hard is it to install?
Regenerative Clinic.
You just unscrew and screw?
No, there's a little bit more.
Does it go underneath?
Yeah.
303-963.
That's the way to do it.
And on my referral list,
So you're going to sell it for, what is that, $250 now? $249? No, 10, 20, 30, $269.
Yeah. Bachelor's degree or
That's a good deal.
It's a point to use double
required. Plus 5 years of experience in web app
What is the third one?
either 2 carbs and a nanosurround or 7 of the carb and a nanosurround.
Why do you need 2 carbs?
To Harris Corporation.
Better than one.
Pamela Pager,
No,
HR department. 3
Seriously?
Well, I use 1 micron and a 1 micron carbon. So 1 micron 7 and 1 micron carbon and a nanosurround.
At Harris.com.
If people have,
kitchen countertops and cabinets,
it's going to be a lot of water running through, like a commercial building. I do 2 carbs.
What's the brand?
Hi, I'm Tom Martino.
The carb is a Chlor Plus.
No, I mean, what's the whole thing called?
It's something I custom make.
Oh, that's cool.
All right, so it's kind of.
Is also free. Open 7 days a week.
You can see it on a website called nanosurroundwaterfilters.com.
386-5919. artofgranite.net.
I could be wrong on the price.
This holiday season, make a smart choice and switch to Sprint and get new Samsung Galaxy S8 and S8 Plus, Go Geek, or S8 Active with 50% off your That's right. The hottest Samsung devices, 50% off.
Oh, no, it was so bad Friday, I ended up rebooting it. I couldn't even pull up a browser.
I'm not using mine. Can I get on my Troubleshooter one?
Plus, get a 5th line free. That's 50% off Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile. You also get 10 gigabytes of mobile hotspot in HD, so you can stream your favorite holiday movies, music, and games.
Oh, man.
So stop by your local Sprint stores.
We were fucking so busy Wednesday, dude. It was crazy.
Requires 18-month lease and new line savings via monthly credit applied within 2 bills. Or termination results.
Oh, it was nuts. I thought it was going to be a slow day.
Hey, Mark, I need you in here a second.
Unlimited rate, unlimited plus plan for 5 lines. Carrier features shiprush coverage and offer not everywhere. Subject to credit and $30 activation fees.
I'll tell you this. Here's what it did Wednesday. After you waited and waited, then it got normal.
Now, Tom Martino, the Troubleshooter.
Hello, I'm Tom Martino. How are you all doing? Hopefully you had a long weekend and you rested. Of course, some of you had to work your tails off. You work even harder during the holidays. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the only show of its kind anywhere in the universe. We, and the longest running radio show with the same host. How about that? And we are, I say, the most productive if you measure productivity on how many people we help. Isn't that what media is all about? Well, it should be. Not just pontificating and spreading the news. By the way, news, do you get news anymore? Here's the deal. We're here for you. It's that easy. Whatever you want us to do, we'll do. You want us to find you the best deal in the world? We've done that. You want us to find great, reliable, trusted contractor service providers, merchants, and professionals? We have it at referralist.com. Do you want us to solve your problem? You call, we solve. Millions of dollars, hundreds of millions. If you're new, spread the word. This is the place to go. It's so much fun. Now, I'm going to tell you, we even got a liver. You remember I said I want to get a liver for someone. I want to get an organ for someone. We had this heartfelt story, this wonderful story. Well, when I say a wonderful story, the story is wonderful, meaning on how people have come together. We obviously were distressed over the situation. This woman had a liver disease, not related to drinking or anything like that, but she had this disease and needed help finding a donor. We put up a Facebook landing page. We did a really big campaign, and as the result, we found a donor. Boom! We found a donor. This is so wonderful. Surgery is December 4th. Now, we're trying to chronicle some of this story so others can also know they can come to us for help, because people, they don't really know sometimes what to call about. Yeah, if you have a bad car deal, call Martino, you know? Somebody screwed or ripped you off, call Martino, but maybe you don't know. You need an organ. I didn't know we could do that. So if you need help of any kind, I mean anything, all it takes is a phone call to 303-MARTINO 24/7. That's it. 303-MARTINO. If we can help you, we will. The worst that can happen is we say, well, we can't help you. But think about it. If you have nowhere else to go, isn't that a great feeling? I love what I do. Honest to God, I love it. And I thank you for letting me help you. So, whatever we can help you with, call. Mark, do you have anything on your mind?
Yeah.
What?
Your goatee and mustache that you were never, ever going to grow out again.
I didn't say never ever.
Is on your face.
I didn't say I was. Did I?
I
never heard never.
I heard you were never going to do it again.
Now, next year you're going to hear I owe him lunch for it or something.
Something.
Okay.
Now, why, though? Remember, you...
Did I say why?
You felt so young and vibrant and blah, 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 and here you are again. Well, explain.
No, I just felt like growing it back. My face seemed boring.
Okay. I've always liked it. Everybody else was like, oh, I like it when you're shaved. I think they're nuts.
It got white, and I thought, well, Tom, you're a 64-year-old man. I mean, it's going to get white, you know. You know, what the hell? You're old.
I like it.
So, we have a guest today, Al Vandenheuvel, and I'm going to tell you something. He's with Pure Water Choices. Of all the guests we have, and you know we never have a single topic show, and we don't do inane interviews about blah, 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 where did you start, what inspired you, all that. But really, really, truly, he's a master plumber. Really, of all the guests we have, truly, and think about this, he is the most relative to everything we do in life. Think about it. Water. I'm serious.
It's essential.
I mean, we have car guys, and cars are pretty important, but let's face it, with Lyft and Uber and stuff, you don't have to have a car. I'm saying, truly, this is something that touches everyone, and we are going to talk about some important stuff when it comes to water, purification, filtration, softening. I just want to get right to it. Let's go to the phones. 303-713-TALK, 713-8255. Henry, what's going on, sir?
I called you a couple weeks ago, if you remember.
About an estate.
Yeah, an estate sale.
Okay. You know what? You wanted to find an estate sales company, someone who can come in and liquidate an estate. Is that right?
Exactly.
And I hope, hold on, we don't have anyone on the referral list. And what were you saying?
I was just telling Nate that.
Tell Nate.
Yep.
Go out and get them. Because Nate's job is to go out and get people where we need them.
They're tough, these estate sales, because a lot of times you're left with junk, and they sometimes charge you to get rid of the junk.
Let's do a live search, Nate. I want you to go to get a phone and call some of these companies and do a quick interview and tell them we have someone in need of an estate sale. We'd like to know, why should we recommend you? Let's start there.
Suzanne, do you remember who my parents
We're going to help you find someone. Now, there's been a company around forever in Denver called Dickin Sheets. I don't know how to spell it. It's Dickin, like it sounds. Dickin, D-I-C-K-E-N, Sheet, Dickin Sheet, Dickin Sheet and Associates. Now, they do a lot of sales of all kinds, bankruptcies, death, estates, auctions, so they may be the company to do it. You know, I don't know.
Okay, do you have their phone number?
Yeah, one thing I do know about them is they've been here forever. That's a good sign. I've had some personal dealings with them, but they're not on my referral list. And Nate's going to call around as well. But here's Dick and Sheets, though. And when I say they're reliable, I don't think you can be around for years and years and years and years by screwing and ripping people off. You know what I mean? I mean, it's the kind of thing that eventually will catch up to you. So I think longevity, if we had to pick something, wouldn't you say longevity is important to a
Yes.
And unfortunately, that doesn't mean you shouldn't use a new company, but longevity certainly has some, that is something you can't buy, longevity. So if we're making a list of how to find people, longevity would be right up there with it. I also believe ratings, skills, and certifications. So Dick and Sheet, let me give you the number, 303-934-8322. Henry, what is the nature of the estate sale? Is it a death? What is it?
The nature of the sale is, as I told you before.
Yeah, I didn't remember.
I was partial owner in a antique store up in Lyons, Colorado.
Okay,
I remember this now.
Happened.
Okay.
So I've got valuable antiques, and they're not all antiques. There's different things. But at any rate, I was looking for somebody to come in and say, we'll give you this percentage to sell the stuff and to have them be legit so I don't get ripped off.
Now, there are different kinds of estate sales. There's a straight, but they buy it. Then you get pennies on the dollar. They buy it and haul it away. The other one is a consignment sale. The other one is a consignment auction, which is different. Now, a consignment auction is probably what you want. You want to get to someone who has big auctions. And I don't know, yeah, Dick and Sheets does auctions.
I thought someone liked the pickers, but he said those guys are clowns.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
bro,
yeah.
hold on. Nate, get his phone number. Also, let's see if we can get someone from Dick and Sheets on the air just to talk about what they do. Let's do that. Longevity is really important. Longevity. I'm going to tell you how to pick people. Well, you can go to referrallist.com. Longevity, that's something you can't buy. Then I said skills, certifications, and licenses. You know, just because you say you're something doesn't mean it. So it does help when there are certifications. Al Vanden Heuvel, you're a master plumber.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that's something you can't fake, right? I mean,
Right.
do you know master plumbers that did not take the test or cheated? I don't think you can get it.
No.
I think they're pretty strict about that.
Yes, they are.
And master electrician the same, right?
Yeah, but where does morals and values fit into all this?
Oh, it's going to.
Okay.
It's going to, for sure. But here's what I'm saying. You can see a license.
Yeah.
You can tell longevity. The morals and ethic part, of course they're supreme, but you can't see that. There's nowhere to check a registry. That's what I try to do on Referral List with the morals and ethics. But you're right, morals and ethics, obviously. But stuff you can see. Longevity, okay? Now, how long you been a master plumber?
Since 1984, I've been a master plumber. I've been plumbing since June 11th, 1972.
Okay, so
I was born that year.
and by the way, just
It's a good year.
as a side note, there are many companies that operate plumbing companies that don't have master plumbers, really.
Well, they
Not
hang
really.
the master plumber's license.
Yeah, there's a few ways to cheat on that, yes.
So master plumbers, and by the way, you don't have to have a master plumber at your house, as long as they truly are supervised by a master plumber. But
Yes.
some companies, they truly don't supervise. They
You have to have a
just-
master plumber to have a business license.
Okay. So longevity, and then certifications and licensing. Okay. What else would you look for? You know, that you can actually check out. We'll talk about that and more. Here's the number, 303-713-TALK, 713-8255. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. If you woke up today and you couldn't open your garage door, you'd be pissed off. That's because One Clear Choice Garage Doors wasn't there. One Clear Choice Garage Doors will inspect your garage free of charge. They will. But you got to mention Martino, and you have to really be serious about using them in the future. I mean, you're not under any obligation, but what I'm saying is, wouldn't it be nice to have someone that you can trust? And that is the great thing about One Clear Choice Doors. OneClearChoiceDoors.com. I love the way they operate. Free inspections to put the sticker up there because they want to be your company. They also have garage door openers starting at $2.99 that are so silent you have to look at it to know it's opening or closing. 303-565-6409, 565-6409.
Bitcoin, $9,000.
No, you know what? That is too It's unbelievable. And the value is based on nothing but...
Him and I were bitching when it was $2,000. I wanted to buy it. He's like, oh, no, it's all fake.
But it is all fake.
No, there's one right there. Look,
Mark,
go.
Mark, listen, here's the deal. Technically,
it's whatever
you took it. Wait.
Technically, the dollar is the same now.
No, I know. What I want to say is this. Take outstanding shares of a company, okay? Multiply it by the price. All the shares by the price. The company is not worth near.
No, but it's forward earnings. It's what they can generate over a period of time. You understand that.
Yes, Mark, but the actual...
Some are 40 times, some are 8 times.
I know that, but it's supposed to be something that pays dividends. Truly the market is the bigger fool theory. It is. You know that, Mark.
I coached Nate on, this is what I said. So look, we're looking to put out the word to figure out what makes a good estate sale company, what should you be looking out for when there's, you know, that's,
and then we'll tell them we'll put them on the air.
That's what I told him. I said, tell them that we'll get them on the air.
There's a big one like,
yours
what's
big state?
No, big estate
like this
person
line
is starting to
I have
advertise like all about your house or something, Bob.
So
we buy ugly homes.
Once in a while, just hit this red X and then hit call track. For some reason, this doesn't update.
Okay.
Yours updated?
I got my snowplow on yesterday, man.
Yours doesn't update either.
I only cussed like 5 times. I did pretty good actually. You would think when they call something fast, it would actually go somewhat fast, but their idea of fast is a couple hours, actually 3 hours.
Really? It's not. A lot of those are you can just drive on in.
No, because I got to remove the mower deck.
Okay.
Then I got to remove. Okay. What do they call the thing that spins? The
blade.
No, shut up.
The PTO.
The PTO. So I got to remove the quick connect PTO from the rear.
I answered Sean. I said, well, how did you get it to do that? He said, why don't have your web guy do it? I'm afraid I don't want to.
I already answered it. I said laugh out loud. I was told you're the one that took it off. That's what I put to
I know. So I told him, I said, how did you do it?
I think he removed a fucking plug-in that did it. Mike, look.
Then there's got to be a plug-in that we can name our own.
That's what we'll do. I don't even know.
I'll look.
Let's see. I'm just looking forward to the new one. What sucks is we waited a year for a new one. Now we're waiting.
I know, Mark. I know. We've had so many missteps in life, God. But missteps.
You learn from it.
Yeah. It's only a misstep if you don't move forward.
I wonder if we're supposed to get snow this week. Now that my plow's on, I demand snow. I think this winter's going to be one of these real boring winters. What do you think?
I think so too.
I hope
God.
Snow tonight, but not much.
Then you hear the global warming people come out.
Well, global warming is true.
I don't know. It very well could be. It's just what causes it. That's
well, it is true. I mean, there's no... Yeah, exactly. Humans cause it.
Right.
And
no, global warming is real.
Granted, they cause it a little bit.
But it's not from us.
Cows play a big role.
Yeah, cows.
They do.
Cow farts. Yeah, right. That's
perfect.
That's one of the largest. All that smoke over China is their shitty cows.
I could show you mathematically how.
I like possible. Have you ever had those cows where they massage them? Kobe beef, they give them a massage.
I used to do that in the farm.
Hey, oh, damn it! Cow. Worst job you can have on the farm.
Takes forever. When the cow complains.
Devout baker takes cake fight to high court. I wonder what'll happen with that. Oh, did you guys see that fight, man?
Oh yeah.
Holy shit!
What happened? I don't know what happened.
He grabbed and ripped his gold chain off.
That's what it was.
That's how it started. The Bronco guy
ripped somebody else.
Yeah, I can't think of any of their names. It was our good one.
Talib.
Yeah, Talib.
Very good.
So Talib rips the gold chain off.
Did he try to do it?
Oh yeah, it was epic.
Okay.
And then punches started flying, and then like everybody jumped in. It was crazy.
Didn't show it as much.
I nailed that game though. I nailed it. I was getting nervous towards the end. I knew they'd lose. I wasn't sure if they'd lose by 4. Though.
Okay, you've heard me talk about this, become the banker. Okay? Of all the people that saw this video, so many people are signing up for this seminar, but here's what I want to tell you. The only fees you pay a small commission on life insurance. That's it. They make on you. And they don't make it every single year. So I'm telling you, this is different than a normal life insurance policy. The two criticisms we had, I checked out, saying, oh no, this is not recommended, and here's why. They were talking about whole life insurance, not this particular program. Become the Banker is such a cool product. In my opinion, it's one of the best investments you can make. It's not the only investment you should make, but here's the deal. It's one of the only ones you can do if you don't have a lot of money. What you do is you buy life insurance, investment-grade life insurance. It's a very special product, but remember, the object is not to have the insurance. That's just an added value, because the government allows you to overfund life insurance. They want you to do that because they want you to be less dependent on the government. When you overfund that policy, it grows interest or tax-free. So that interest is compounded and tax-free. It grows and grows and grows. You regularly put money in. Now, even if you're not old, any time in your life, you can borrow from that policy to buy a car. If you're going to buy a car, you take out a loan anyway, right? And you have to pay it back. And you pay it back with interest. Well, you can take it out of your own cash fund, whatever you have, a portion of it or all of it, and pay yourself back. And when you pay that interest, it goes back into your account, and that grows as well. So you are literally growing your account more when you borrow from it because you're paying yourself interest at the same time. So this accumulates, and the idea is when you're 60 or 70 or 80, however age, you could be 50, you start drawing out increments every month as a paycheck, and you never pay tax on it. You borrow from it. The death benefit pays off whatever loans are outstanding when you die. It's to me, it is incredible. And before you let someone say, oh, no, that ain't right, I want you to check it out, becomethebanker.info. That is the landing page. Please check it out and let me know. I only got 2 criticisms, and both of them were on a false premise. They were basing it on regular whole life insurance, which is racked with fees and high premiums. This cost of insurance is very small. So I want you to check it out, and I'll give you a number as well. Becomethebanker.info. Look at that video. Here's the number, 303-779-6600. They have some seminars. When are they? Are they coming up? Oh, yeah. They have some... I
think it's the 28th, 29th, and 30th.
You're right, Mark. They are. So we have one tomorrow.
God, it's that quick.
Right. It says the 28th. Yes.
Yeah, there it is.
And we have some tomorrow. Wednesday and Thursday. So,
you know, it's a solid 5% you can get right now, and as interest rates go up, you'll make even more money.
Right,
and it's guaranteed.
It's guaranteed with no taxes either. So it's 303-779-6600. 779-6600. By the way, if any of you ever have a dispute about this and you want to talk about it, you don't have to just email me. You can call me on the air. All right, let's talk. 303-713-TALK. We have Pure Water Choices with us, and we're going to get to him. We have some email questions about water filtration, water purification, and then we have a special we're going to talk about, a triple filter. Bob, what's going on? I'm sorry, hold on. Wrong one. Hold on. Bob, what's going on with you? Bob.
Hey, how you doing, Tom?
I'm doing good, man. What's going on with you?
Hey, long-time listener, occasional caller in here.
Yes, thank you.
But a big believer in your referral list.
Thank you.
I recently used Zero Res, Kenny and Jazz.
Aren't they cool? They're cool people.
They are amazing. They are just a great job.
The way they do that water, it's really incredible. The way they do that water, I think, what is it? It's nitrogenated, if I'm saying that right, and it just cleans the dickens out of stuff.
Yeah, it's the best clean I've ever had. Then also I had an occasion to use A+ hardwood, and
very good.
Alex and Nanny, and they
good.
were just,
you know what? It's a family.
Guys.
Bob, thank you so much. I'm serious. I love when I hear direct recommendations and kudos. Did you also deal, I see on the computer, with Compass Insurance?
Yeah, now, I've been listening to you for a long time.
Yes, sir.
But, finally I said, you know what, I ought to give Brian a call at Compass.
And what happened?
Just kind of sit down with him and go through things. Now, I have a number of properties, cars, and stuff like that. You won't believe I actually saved over $4,000.
Holy mackerel!
About 45.
And I bet you got better insurance.
Right.
And better, yeah, because I didn't realize I had Hartford insurance.
So how long did you have that insurance?
Well, I had it quite a while, but they slipped in the little 1% of the value, for your roof replacement, and I didn't even realize.
So he had a 1% deductible, which could be sky high. I appreciate the call, Bob, more than you'll ever know. He's saving, just on the insurance part, $375 a month. Christy, you have a question for Al, our master plumber. Go ahead, Christy.
Hey, thanks. Actually, I just wondered, we have Denver water. We live not too far from Southwest Plaza, and we must be fairly close to the treatment plant because we used to have issues occasionally with chlorine, but recently it's been chloramine, and you can tell the difference.
What is that, Al?
They add ammonia to the water.
In greater concentration, isn't that what mustard gas is?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
why do they do that?
So here's the deal. They still add bleach, and now they add ammonia. And that's what the whole Front Range is doing, and that creates chloramine.
Which is deadly.
Which is a deadly gas, yes.
Come on.
It's killing my plants?
But why are they doing it?
It'll also kill all the fish, too. So if you don't have the right carbon filter on your aquariums, you better get the right filter. They do it because it's more effective killer of microorganisms in the water.
And I was told, I called Denver Water, which I have on occasion because I can always tell when they add something, and they deny it first, and then they go speak with somebody, and then come back and say, oh, yeah, well, you're right. So what they told me is that when the weather changes, like mostly in the spring, and then I guess when it gets cold is when they add more of this chloramine to the water. But I'm just wondering, I was researching it a bit, and it looks like, drinking water for sure, I think you can get rid of it by boiling, but I read where it's actually absorbed more, like through the skin in showers.
Yes. You breathe it, it soaks into your skin, and, of course, you drink it.
Right.
I use a whole house carbon filter, special carbon.
Come on, that's crazy. They must do tests to show it's not deadly. Obviously at those amounts it's not deadly, but it can't help you. It's like saying, oh, it's not that bad, but and they are doing an effective job of killing microorganisms, but at what expense?
Well,
at what point does it become counterproductive? Right now.
Right now, yeah.
Okay.
It's a poison. It's
Christy, you want to hear this. As far as point of now she had a good point. Can you absorb it into your skin?
Yes.
Okay, so you like the whole house thing.
Absolutely.
Okay, I would go for point of use, and I would take my chances with showers and stuff, but I understand completely the whole house thing because it preserves your plumbing. But listen to this, Christy. He has a triple filter. Now, you have 2 carbon filters which remove gas, right?
Yes.
But you don't really need to. You just do it because it's better.
Well, on a commercial unit, I'll use 2 carbons in that triple filter because they use so much water.
What will you do for a household point of use for drinking water?
I still use a triple filter, but I use a inexpensive 1 micron or smaller sediment filter. Then I use a carbon. Then I use the nanoceram to remove the drugs.
Okay, so you remove trace amounts of pharmaceuticals.
Yes.
You remove gases.
Yes.
And what is left in the water? Just water?
Well,
if we tested it.
Unfortunately, in the water treatment business, there's not one filter that does it all.
Right. But with your triple filter,
yeah.
How clean would it be? 99.999? Are we talking about really, really, really clean?
No. It's not designed to remove hardness, so the calcium's still going to go through. It's not designed to remove fluoride, which is a totally different filter. And Denver fluoridates.
Okay.
They add fluoride to the water, so there's
that's good
poison.
To know. Okay. Yeah. How do you get rid of fluoride then?
It's another special carbon called bone char. Where they
but in a whole house, do you do that?
I have done that. That's expensive.
Okay.
Yes.
See how honest he is? You have a lot of people that tell you, oh, it'll do everything, but the triple filter is about as good as you can get for point of use, as far as healthy water.
The good part of it is it doesn't use water, doesn't consume water, doesn't change the pH of the water. As all reverse osmosis consume water, waste a ton of water.
This doesn't.
And this does not. Yes.
Yeah, and you can have one installed for $500 or $600. You can buy it. He sells them outright, which is a great system. And no matter what you think, oh, I'll go online and buy it on Amazon, it's not the same. I mean, this is a commercial grade for the home. What can you sell those filtration systems for?
Well, I sell them for $287, but I have a $30 off until Christmas.
Okay, so right now that's good. So it's normally $287.
Yes.
And that's somebody can buy this triple filter water system for $287. And is it hard to install?
No, it's very easy.
Okay, you think a homeowner can install it?
Well, yeah, they have to have some kind of common sense when it comes to working with some tools.
Right. If they can't, they can have it done, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but $287, and you're taking $30 off.
Yes.
Okay, so we're talking about $257. That's a good price. That really is.
It's very cheap.
And to get that, where do they call the 720 number you have?
They could. They can go to my website. I have another website.
Now, if they go to the website, how do they get that promotional price?
Good point. I have not set up a promotional code for that.
Okay, we will. Let's just give the number out now then.
The website?
What if they is there a place in notes for them to say Tom Martino Show special or anything?
They could email me. Yes.
Okay. Is your email long and complicated?
Waterchoices@gmail.com.
Okay, that's great. Okay. Water Choices. That's great. At gmail.com.
Yes.
Waterchoices@gmail.com. So if you're interested in that special or interested in filtration, he loves to give out information. That's why he has his his Facebook page is filled with just good information. Waterchoices@gmail.com. And you can get to his page, by the way, on Facebook. Just look for Pure Water Choices. We got a lot to talk about. Cindy's being evicted. I want to help her, but I got to take a break. Cindy, you're going to court what time?
At 2:30.
All right, hold on. We'll be right back with you.
If you've saved a lot for retirement, you feel pretty good. But without some advanced, comprehensive planning, taxes could be your biggest expense in retirement. This is Linda Gardner, host of Your Money, Your Retirement, heard every Saturday here on 630 KHOW. As a comprehensive retirement planner and with my background as a CPA, having practiced in taxes for more than 20 years here in Colorado, I'm always keeping an eye on taxes to put together a retirement plan. There may be ways to save significant amounts on taxes if you know what you're doing. Why pay even more fair share in taxes during retirement?
You switched me over. All right.
Do I ever not?
No.
Retirement planning
Pretty darn good.
Don't let taxes derail your retirement. You can call right now, 720-488-8604. That's 720-488-8604. Or reach out online at yourmoneyyourretirement.com.
We all want clean carpets for the holidays, and we also want to do something kind for our fellow man. Now you can do both with Zero Res. That's right, Zero Res is clean. Come on, Sean. He doesn't know how he did it. And help those in need at Yeah, it must have been a plug. That's exactly what it was. Because if he didn't do it intentionally, it was a plug. Water technology leaves no residue.
Hey, remember that moose call? The guy got his moose mount. I'm trying to get him to call in.
Oh, cool. He did get it?
Yeah, it's nice to get him on.
303-471-5150.
I think I beat up on that guy a little, didn't I?
Well, we never got him on the phone. He was like going broke and stuff. And he waited quite a while. It was well over here.
Guy spent over a year trying to get his, oh man, look at this hot dog cart.
That's what we need, huh?
Check that bad
Oh,
boy.
man. Roller food. Ooh. That's on day 3. It's kind of tough to see that picture.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Man, look at the size of that recliner. Why does that thing look so weird?
December 9th from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. for a free memory screening event.
What was one of those power recliners?
I don't know.
They pop them up.
771-9000 to learn more. That's 303-771-9000 or find them on
Well, this is Cyber Monday.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Did you get your TV?
Did I get my TV? No, not yet. I bought it. Yeah, it gets delivered. I don't have anything it would fit in, man. I'd have to borrow my neighbor's truck. It's so big.
So I took off Wednesday.
303-771-9000. Again, that's Immuno-E Health and Research Center's free memory screening event in Centennial, Saturday, December 6th.
I called and asked about Al Martinez. He advertises financial guy. Or he's not on the referral list, but does anybody recommend him? Or I don't know. He advertises on Saturdays.
This is Ross Kaminsky from my friends at American Financing. And probably you're right. American Financing can help you by consolidating your high-interest debt into one manageable monthly payment. Did you know you can refinance
Yes, I'm here today.
5% of your home's current value? This can allow you to start saving hundreds of thousands or more every month.
Hundreds of millions of thousands.
Lock in your rate now, as rates are
By the way, the ammonia that makes the chloramine takes a special carbon to remove. So
I'm just happy with my well water, man.
Have you ever had it tested? Probably when you bought the house.
When I bought that house, they came out and did all kinds of shit.
That was all good.
Yeah.
100-year
well, baby.
7,000. That's 303.
100-year well, meaning you should have water for 100 years?
That's what it says.
I guarantee it.
Yeah, Mother Nature.
Allison is perfect. I mean, she'd never tell you that. She's humble and perfect.
We're on the lower Dawson, it's called. Apparently it's much better than the upper Dawson.
No, it is. The lower Dawson is good water.
We try not to mingle with people on the upper Dawson.
The other Dawsons?
We don't like the upper Dawsons.
It's the other side of the tracks.
It's the other side of the creek.
Has the IRS emptied your bank account?
Our parents would never let us hang out with tonsil people. My neighbors put up all their Christmas stuff yesterday.
Because none of you talk about the unintended effects of what you
Both days are so nice and warm. You said there's snow coming? No?
God, I gotta look. I looked the other day and I swore it said Wednesday.
I know, but
it changed.
Ask me.
Your nose isn't twitching or whatever.
Arm's not hurting.
Knees not acting up.
Glenn Beck tonight at 7. Only on Denver Stock Station. 6:30 K-House.
Yep, Tuesday a little bit. Looks like baby snow.
I'm Tom Martino, your troubleshooter. Yes, we have all kinds of things happening on this show. We need to help. Cindy is getting evicted. By the way, our guest, purewaterchoices.com. He's on our referral list. Cindy, I need to start at the beginning. How did it happen? When did you start going south here with rent? Or is it for something else?
Well, I've lived in this building for 3 years.
Okay.
I've lived here since it was built. And this month, November, is the very first time I was ever late with
What is your
rent.
rent? How much are you paying?
I pay almost $900.
All right, around $900 a month. Okay.
And government subsidized.
Is it a Section 8?
No, it's just they subsidize our rent. It's a senior apartment.
Okay, subsidized. And what happened this month?
Well, it actually started in October when I had problems with my garage door.
I just need to know the first time you were late on rent. What was the first time?
Oh, well, the final date of getting in is the 5th.
Okay.
And I didn't have my rent ready, and I've asked her in the past, and they won't take partial rent.
Right.
So I was
it's by off. So October 5th, you didn't have your rent.
November.
But you did pay for October.
Yeah.
Okay. Then in November, when it came to November 5th, you did not have it.
Correct.
And now, being the 27th, you still don't have it.
Well, I did have it.
When? Okay. Go ahead.
Well, on the 6th, I went down to the manager to ask her to come to my garage because I had an issue. Someone vandalized the inside of my garage.
The inside?
And so, yeah.
Okay.
So I asked her to come look at it.
Yes.
And I asked her if she knew what was going on or anything because they have cameras around here.
This is really not. This has nothing to do with the eviction.
Well, yeah. Yeah, it does.
Why?
While I was talking to her,
Yeah.
she asked me about my rent.
Okay.
And I told her that I said I have part of it and I should have the rest of it by the end of the week.
Okay. Then what?
2 hours later, I was served with an eviction notice.
Okay. So what, do you feel like she violated some kind of contract?
Yes.
What kind of
Because
contract did she
I
violate? She didn't say,
Well-
okay, it's okay, don't worry about it. I mean, in other words, Cindy, you do know that they have a right to evict you for not paying on time. I know it's cruel and unusual in some cases, but they have a right. We can agree on that part.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Totally.
So when
I was getting it.
I know you did. So that's easy because as soon as you're served, it says, first of all, it's a 3-day. So you said you were going to have it, and you would have had it.
Right.
So in 3 days, did you pay?
No.
Okay, why? That's the part that confuses me. If you said, wait a minute, I'm going to have the rent by the end of the week, and that was on the 6th of November, right? 3 days would have brought you to Thursday. So did you have the money on Thursday?
No.
Did you have it on Friday?
I think I might have had it on Friday.
So why didn't
What does
you
any
pay
of
it?
this matter, though?
I know. Why didn't you pay it? That's what I'm trying to get to, Cindy.
I was going to pay them, but they evicted me.
No,
And
they didn't. Here's what happens. First.
No, they did.
No, they didn't. They didn't throw you out on the street on the 6th, on the 7th, on the 8th, on the 9th. When did you actually get evicted?
It says right here, a summons, enforceable entry, and unlawful detainer, and basically...
When did you get your 3 days? You said they served you on the 6th, right?
Right.
Okay, so that means you had the 7th, 8th, and 9th to pay. Did you pay? No. Right?
No.
Okay. Then here's what they do. Then I just want to make sure they did this right. Then they serve you with a court appearance, and that's what you have today, right?
The very first eviction notice was with a court appearance.
No,
Like
you
I
said
had to go and file.
Okay,
Yeah.
hold on. You said they served you on the 6th. That was when they served you to go to court?
Yeah, it said the first notice I got was to go file.
Wait a minute. What do you mean to go file? I don't understand.
Because they're suing me for the amount of the rent.
Okay,
I
but
was
what
trying
about
to
the
tell
3-day? What about you never got a 3-day warning?
I never got any notice, no.
Wait,
no
so
warning.
you did
No
not
warning.
get a 3-day notice?
No, I did not.
Okay, well then that's your out. You go to the court and you tell them they never did a proper eviction. The first notice you got was
And
to
pay
go to
the
court.
rent.
Right, and then pay the rent right then. Because you have 3 days, and since they didn't give you the 3 days, just pay the rent today. Yeah, at your hearing. So you go, listen, you have a great defense, Cindy. You say, Your Honor, I was never given 3 days. Never. I do not have a notice. Then...
Can I tell you something?
Yes, go ahead.
Because before they evicted me from my apartment, they evicted me from my garage.
How did they do that?
I was trying to explain to you that my garage broke. And I asked
But how
them
did
to
they
fix
evict
it.
you from it?
Well, when they finally got the door open,
Yeah.
the janitor went in there and was looking around, and they said I broke fire code because I had an ashtray out there.
Okay, and then what?
They said, then they evicted me immediately.
Well, how did they
put a
evict
note
you
on
from...
my door.
How did they evict you
They
from the
put a-
garage?
Might have been a
put a note
safety
on my
violation,
door.
Tom, huh?
They put a notice on your door.
That says I
Yeah.
violated their lease contract. I broke something.
Okay. Well, then Suzanne's right. It was a safety thing, and that's why they were going to. So they did
I
put a
read
note.
the
Hold on.
agreement.
They
It
did
doesn't
put a notice
say
on your
anything
door,
about
Cindy.
it.
They did put a notice on your door, didn't they?
For the garage.
Are you sure it's just for the garage? Do you have a
It's
copy
only
of
for
it?
the garage.
So you got a
And it
3-day
says
notice for the garage. A 3-day notice for the garage
it
only.
states that they just want me out by the 28th.
Okay, that is
out of my garage.
And it said garage only.
Correct. The
Okay.
garage is a separate.
I know.
lease
I
from the
understand that.
apartment.
Okay. I want to see it. that notice. Can you get it? Cindy, let me just give you a bottom line. If they did not give you a 3-day right to leave, okay, a 3-day right to pay, you can bring the money to court today. Cindy, take the money to court today. Tell the judge, this is the only notice I got. It was just for the garage. He won't take it lightly. Then you can pay your rent. You have your rent. You said...
No, I got evicted from the garage, and then a few days later, they evicted me from my apartment.
Wait, you mean you're not there anymore?
I am here.
Well then,
oh my God, just stop.
Cindy, do you have the money or not? Yes or no? Do you have the money?
No, I don't. I used it already to move my things.
Okay, Cindy, then you're going to have to move. I don't know what you were hoping we would tell you. If you don't have the money...
I heard my whole story.
Well, no, thank God I didn't. What else is there? You don't have the money. Tell me what story would keep you in that apartment? I'm trying to help you.
Stay here.
Okay.
I was going to give her my notice anyhow.
What do you want then? Tell me. Just go ahead to the part you said you didn't get to tell. Tell me the part you didn't tell me.
I filed a countersuit against them
because
they hired a janitor this summer and he's been harassing me.
Okay.
I filed charges against him and they just took a complaint.
Okay. All right. All right. So is that all? Or is there more?
No, he's been harassing me. He's the one that went in my garage and did the vandalism.
Okay.
And when they evicted me from the garage, they specifically wrote on here, I am responsible for any damages done to the walls or the floors.
And you said he did it, right?
I did. I asked them, and they're acting like they don't know anything.
Okay. I'll tell you what, Cindy. You tell that to the judge, okay? I think I heard your whole story. You should call the police on that janitor for sure. But I want to make sure, did I hear everything now so far? The janitor was harassing you, he did the damage, you had the money, but you needed to use the money to move your stuff because they evicted you from the garage. Do we have all of that?
I'm not the only person that's been evicted here in the last 2 months.
How many have been evicted?
I could probably say 10 or more.
Okay, do you have
People are moving out because of the janitor harassing
What's the name of the
them.
place?
It's called Auburn Ridge Apartments.
Auburn Ridge. Okay. Get the name of the apartment place. I don't even know what to call about. We'll think about it.
That call is so typical. I swear to God. Did we get that call a million times? Did we get a million times that same call where they say
not as crazy?
What is the reason? I mean, I don't know what to do to help her.
And then she doesn't have money. I mean, what do you do at that point?
Ask her what she wants us to do. Please, ask her what she wants us to do. She called us for a reason. Ask her what it is. But just ask her what she wants.
I think she wants to go back out of the garage and smoke.
I don't know what she wants. I want to find out.
I don't know either.
With your traffic and weather, I'm Pete Wagner. 6:30. How?
She's kind of sounding like a little bit.
He wasn't stopping. Usually he cuts her off by then. My God. He's got more patience than me. I think I might have hung up on her.
You know, like Marge's sisters on The Simpsons?
Hello. I haven't had a cigarette for an hour.
I've been fighting for consumers more than 30 years in all areas of business, except when it comes to the IRS. I refer them to Larson Tax Relief.
How many cigarettes do you
It's been years since you filed. These guys are the best. They're smart. They have a fantastic team of experts and will understand your situation. Their name says it all. Larson Tax Relief. Relief from your tax debt.
I swear I ordered something. I can't find it anywhere. It's killing me. I don't remember. I checked anywhere I would have ordered. I can't find it. I'm afraid to reorder, thinking I'll order 2 of them.
Thousands and thousands of dollars.
You just look at your order.
Just look at your order.
I did. I logged into Sam's, Walmart, and Amazon. I don't think I would have ordered it anywhere else. I had a few beers on Friday.
Sam's and Walmart have separate websites?
Yeah. This TV is going to be unbelievable.
80-inch?
I'm not looking forward to hanging it.
Well, you got to get something to do it.
For my friends at Alliance Leasing, who can help you save time and
big.
You know, I looked at it. Do you put it above your fireplace? Where do you put it?
Yeah.
Mine couldn't even fit an 80 in mine.
all the updates
It'd have to be
at
like,
the lowest delivered price. I'm a
that's a big TV.
Oh, it's huge. The box I couldn't have fit in anything. That's why I had it shipped. I had free shipping Friday, 300 off. It was a Black Friday Sam's Club deal.
Maybe it's a pair of shoes. Maybe it's a certain bike. Maybe it's
Sometimes you can't get those TVs down the basement.
biking or even sleeping.
Yeah, it's like a big
Oh,
safe.
yeah. That's true. When we moved out of Castle Rock, we had a sofa downstairs. The fuck if I know how American Furniture got it in there.
Take apart.
We ended up taking the window out, the frame of everything, to get it out.
Did you want it?
You think so?
Well, I could get it out, even if I didn't want it, they didn't want it, so it wouldn't have mattered.
Safety training, mat services.
That's true.
Restroom supplies.
That sofa couch wants to get it out. I don't know how I got it in.
That's what I could. We tried every which way in the world. Up the stairs, glass door, windows open.
Many furniture guys are very good at doing it. Then you get other furniture moving guys that scratch the walls.
Well, I know it was American Furniture that brought it in, and I know they didn't take the window off. There's no way they would have. I mean, I had to have my guy come over and take the window off. That's no easy thing.
You might be able to take an arm off. But you already
That's probably what happened. They must have taken something off that I couldn't see.
Oh, it's worse when I bring it in and I can't get it down.
That's even worse. I agree.
And you scratch a wall and it's your fault.
He was really motivated that one day.
Whether it's alcoholism, cocaine, heroin, ecstasy, meth.
Just
painkillers are the biggest thing right now. Stimulants.
We were talking about you move something in your house and then you got to move it out. You can't get it out. How the hell does that happen?
They can help you.
I think safes are the biggest. People buy a big safe and say, "Go to stay in the garage."
My parents, their house in Cherry Creek years ago, the lady owned one of the first casinos up in Blackhawk. She had her entire closet, big walk-in closet, turned into a safe. They hated it. They ended up kind of taking the door off and then drywalling it, so it's literally still a safe, but it looks like a closet now. That's how big it was.
Well, what's he keeping?
I know.
Kids?
Yeah.
You're bad today.
Get in the safe. There's 2 days worth of air in there. You're up.
Hi, Tom Martino, your troubleshooter. You need to know about real stem cell therapy, not chiropractors using amniotic fluid, but real living stem cells. Centeno Schultz. Dr. Centeno has been doing stem cell therapy from the beginning. He's one of the first doctors ever to use it in his practice for years and years. 14,000 patients strong that they've already done. They happen to be right here in Broomfield, and he was one of the pioneering physicians. They are all physicians, MDs, and of course they have nurses. But here's the deal. Don't ever settle for less. And they have real living stem cells they harvest from your body, from your fat or from your bone marrow. When they ship in fluids, they cannot be living stem cells. They just can't be. So if they tell you they are, they're not telling you the truth. Centeno Schultz, the company I stand behind after much research, 303-963-9201. Call for a consultation and evaluation, whether you have a bad back, knees, shoulders, hands. They even repair most ACL tears, really, with just a needle. 303-963-9201. And I'm really adamant about this. Okay, I was hooked up with a place before. They didn't do anybody any harm. They used amniotic fluid. It helped my back, actually. And they're not bad people. But they were billing themselves as living as stem cell therapy, and they're not. Okay, they're not. And they, unfortunately, I noticed a few ads in the newspaper using my photo, and I told them time and time again to take them off. So please remember the name Centeno Schultz. If you see or hear anyone else using my name regarding stem cell therapy, please let me know. I would really appreciate it. 303 Martino. Okay, now, what do we have, Suzanne, with Cindy?
So this is what Cindy wants.
Because Mark is going crazy
right.
here.
She has no money and she wants help with an attorney for today.
Okay. Whew. did she try legal aid? Because I don't think we can get her an attorney so soon, so fast. You know what she could, I wonder if she can ask for, no, she can't ask for a continuance because it's an eviction.
She doesn't have the money to pay the rent, though.
Yeah, but
so
she's hoping the countersuit will pay for it. Are you hoping that you can get money from a countersuit to pay the rent? Is that what you're hoping, Cindy?
No, but I also know that I'm already being sued by Human Services and paying them, and that only one government agency is allowed to sue me at a time.
Well, hold on. Is this the landlord suing you or the government today?
I have no idea. I don't know.
Cindy, first of all, that's not true about only one government agency can sue you. That's really not true. I don't know where you heard that.
I got a letter from, because they're all after me for money that I don't have.
Okay. Well, you know, you did have them
part-time. Well,
I know.
No, I don't even work anymore. I lost my job.
God, you're in bad shape. No, I know, but I mean,
she's fallen off the cliff.
I know, Cindy. I don't know what I can do to help you.
Wait.
Do you have kids?
I wish you didn't.
Someone to represent me.
I don't think I have anyone who would go in there free today on such short notice.
We definitely don't.
And even if we did, I don't understand what difference it would make.
What he's saying, Cindy, is there is no defense.
Really?
Because you don't have the money on the eviction part of it. To sue the guy.
If I give them the money I have, then what am I going to do for December? I don't have a job. I have
exactly.
Nothing.
No, I understand. That's why, Cindy. But Cindy, I honest to God do feel for you. I really do. But they can't do anything about it. If you don't have the money, he'll have to order the eviction. Do you have any friends you can stay with temporarily?
No.
There must be shelters or something that can help people like this. Come on.
You know what? I called the moving company to move me, and they didn't even move half of my stuff out of here.
Where'd they move it to?
You know what I want in an auto repair shop?
Where did they move it to? Hold on.
Where did knowledge and experience. I also like convenient locations. That's why I love Sheridan Auto Tech. All of those ingredients go in.
He didn't do that. That was a hard out. No, I understand. He didn't trigger it, I'm saying. It was automatic.
Yeah, but it really wouldn't. It wouldn't matter anything. You know, I just, there's nothing we can do for her right now. God almighty, I don't. Let's get back to Al.
All newer cars have convenient and safe backup
She's brutal, man.
You can too.
Christy's question will probably be fast to answer.
Fishing wire from front to back. It takes just 5 minutes to install. Attach the camera to
freaking damn
of your license plate, then put the small monitor on your dash. Mounts included.
I know a great place in Franktown that you could probably park her stuff and live temporarily.
I got that barn.
Can help you hang that TV.
Yeah, I think she sounds like a good TV hanger.
This from The Bachelor. How old of a gal are you? I'm 28. I'm 28. You're killing me.
But, I mean, you're right. I mean, when they get that far behind.
It's just calling way too late.
Yes.
What's that?
Cindy's just calling way too late. Should have called 3 weeks ago.
Right, and then she could have had the money and paid versus she paid somebody to move her stuff. And now where's it going to go? She's going to go into
I don't believe her story.
A month.
I got to tell you, that lady's a fuck. What do you do for her, honestly? Honest to God, what do you do? In a million years, Tom, please, you've done this forever. What do you do?
You don't, Mark. There's nothing you can do. That's the God's honor.
You get her an attorney, you get her whatever, none of it's going to matter. She already said she doesn't have the rent money next month. I'm more curious what's happening with the money. Dan, what is she doing with the money?
And then why is that other government agency suing her? Another little wrinkle.
It's just full of wrinkles.
She needs permanent rest.
Ah! I can't eat till Wednesday. I'm going to do 4 days. I'm going to be fucking giddy tomorrow. I already know it. You hit that 72 hour, I get giddy. Then I crash. Big time crash. I don't think I can do 4 days.
Well, what about Wednesday? You're going to...
Wednesday I'll definitely eat, but that's at night. I started Sunday at 5. So I'm already past. No, I started Saturday at 5.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, we started Saturday.
Holy cow.
Republican Senate hopeful Roy Moore only saying there's nothing on the president's schedule at this point. Moore said the allegations from over a half dozen.
I was going to do it.
I might do 4.
2 days.
Oh, you're a pussy. You did 2 last time.
So,
have you ever fasted? No.
My parents used to do it, for a religious thing.
for like from Thursday to Sunday or Easter, that was they did it. That's when I first did it.
I don't know why they did it. It was
Passover.
I couldn't get into it. I just couldn't do it.
They didn't make you.
They did it for more of a help.
I told my children, God damn it, you're not eating for a week unless those grades come up.
I wanted to do it, but I'd get very hungry.
Hey, send me a shot of that tree. Did you see our Christmas tree?
Is it good?
Yeah, I'll show you.
Is it really?
Yeah,
Is it cool?
It's fucking unbelievable.
It wasn't tough to put up?
It wasn't tough. Holy shit, it was unbelievable.
I do. We had a 12-foot. I swear I almost broke my back every time putting that up.
I had to literally get out the little giant, which is 12 foot.
I love that ladder.
Oh, it's the best ladder ever made in the world, man.
Love the giant.
This report is brought to you by Office Depot Office Max. Partly sunny today with a high of 77.
How'd you send it?
How do you want it?
Text.
High of 47.
Text, make it quick.
You want it on the...
You've been taking care of business
I hate to,
so that Office Depot Office
hate to fire my old lady.
treat yourself to great deals on that and furniture. Maybe a new laptop or replace that squeaky chair. You deserve it. Office Depot Office Max, taking care of business.
Are you one of the unfortunate homeowners who did home improvements without visiting the giant buy and build warehouse? Oh, I'm sorry. If you had gone to buy and build at 4800 Washington Street in Denver,
Check this out, Tom.
ton on cabinets, countertops, flooring of all kinds.
Are you shitting me?
No.
Toilets, spas, lighting, and more.
Where'd you get that?
I bought it after Christmas last year. Half price.
Anywhere else. Buy and build.
I have no
4800
limit for
Washington
it.
Street. 303-295-6420.
I had no idea, man. The cases just kept coming out.
American Financing wants to save a
But it's pretty light, though.
Fuck no, it's not light.
your VA benefits.
How much do you think the whole thing weighs?
Oh my God. Just the base, just the metal base is crazy.
Bring your new home purchase.
Probably
Hi, I'm Ross Kaminsky, and did you know that you can...
1.5 tons, 3,500 pounds.
You may even be able to take out cash to pay
It
off...
was stretching me to my limits.
Hundreds of dollars a month.
The killer part was putting that shop on.
I know, because you're on the ladder, you're going over like this, and it's...
Oh, here's me on the ladder.
And it slips in there.
VA loans have no down payment, no mortgage.
So it slips in there, so you don't want to get your hand in between that.
American Financing has salary-based mortgage forgiveness.
I'm getting hungry looking at this tree.
Application process only takes...
You want to see something weird that's only in the Walmart in Elizabeth. You will not find this in any normal Walmart.
Or online at AmericanFinancing.net.
NMLS 12334.
Chicken fucking paws. Welcome to Elizabeth. Look. Tyson chicken paws. They're literally feet.
Well, the my dad used to eat that.
They call them chicken paws.
Mark, that's disgusting.
I know.
Oh, you see them in Walmart in Mexico.
Give me till about this time tomorrow. I'll be like craving some chicken paws.
Those are looking good.
I couldn't believe it.
Fry them up.
Suzanne was down there.
She picked up some?
Oh God, she goes, what the fuck? Have you ever heard of these? I've heard of pig's feet in a jar.
Pickled.
People in Oklahoma eat that shit, man.
For a free memory screening event at Immuno-E Research Centers in Cincinnati.
I worked at where Suzanne and I met was in a grocery store, and they go through pig's feet. Those fucking Okies, man. They love that shit.
In Centennial, Saturday, December 9th from 9 to 2 p.m.
Well, back in the day, there wasn't too many scraps that ended up in...
Did you guys eat chicken feet?
My dad, when he was a kid, they did.
Now, Tom Martino, the Troubleshooter.
This hour brought to you by Rocky's Auto. Rocky's at 63rd and Federal, Monday through Saturday, 9 to 8, with one of the largest used cars inventories around. Used cars, trucks, SUVs, vans, whatever you need, they got, or they'll get. You just check every couple of days. Their inventory is quickly turning. and they have all kinds of bad weather vehicles if you need them, and they have all price ranges. That's the important thing, and an array of colors and brands and options. That's what I like, variety, and they have it. Rockies, oh God, they've been there a long time. I remember when I got here, I met them. Just good people, and you don't stay that long without being good people. 303-426-4646. As I said, Monday through Saturday, 9 to 8.
Uber.
You're suing them.
Well, that's true. I am suing them because they stole my phone.
No,
Dan's serving them today for me.
One of the drivers. But what I like is when you get their attention. We talk about court, and people take it lightly. I don't think they understand that truly, small claims court, you can take a company to small claims court.
Oh, easily. But here's what really kills me about Uber. First of all, Colorado sued them. Or they didn't sue them, they fined them $8.9 million because they weren't checking out the drivers right. In other words, you're driving around with a real Looney Tune is what it could end up being. And second of all, what really kills me, they had a data breach last year.
And never told anyone.
57 million people got hacked. 57. Let me make sure I'm reading that right.
I told you? Do you remember I told you?
I know. You said it all the time. You'd use Uber, then your card would be charged. Do you know the CEO knew months before they told anybody, these suckers? I can't believe they did this. If this was a publicly traded company, they'd be out of business.
They're not publicly traded at all?
No, they have an IPO coming out soon.
Oh, my God. That will, Mark, that'll go off the charts.
57 million users were hacked from these jerks. You know what? That's why I say lift, lift, lift. And we'll follow this lawsuit I got with these clowns. But you were right. I actually thought, man, he's just got the worst luck in the world. Maybe he left his credit card in there or not.
Right.
But we've had multiple emails, people saying the same thing.
It's terrible. If anyone, and I mean this, if anyone has any suggestions for Cindy, she has no money. She's going to court for an eviction. I'm serious. People try to fight, and there's nothing we can do. We don't. I hate sending people away saying, "Well, we can't help you."
Yeah, but that's it. It's not made for the show. That's made for a.
That's made for a charity of some kind.
She needs something.
And I want to tell everyone listening, please contact us way before things get critical, okay? We have Pure Water Choices with us. Pure Water Choices does water filtration. They do point-of-view systems. They do whole house systems. Is there anything in between? Al's a master plumber, the owner, and he's the one you talk to personally. It's a great-run company. We get a lot of questions about water, and water is probably the most ubiquitous thing in our lives. It's everywhere. It's needed. We use it. So, Al.
Yes.
Is there anything in between the point of use that you do on a sink or a whole house?
Well, they have pitchers, you know, that you set on a counter that you pour water into and it filters down, a gravity filter. They have those.
I have one of those.
You sell those?
No.
Oh, okay. But you can. Are they pretty good or not?
Any filter's better than no filter.
Okay.
How about the ones you need?
But when you need a filter, he's the one that taught me this. The carbon filter is only for gases.
Yes.
If you want to do sediment of any kind, including, trace amounts of medications, and he means even after it's been through a purifying plant, right? A filtration.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, there's
a treatment facility.
Yeah, the EPA has found pharmaceutical drugs in every river they've tested.
How do your point of view
So he uses a
nanoceram,
which is a sediment filter,
yes,
and a gas filter,
and a carbon.
And what did you ask, Mark?
Well, how does that a point of view say you would sell for that $270 or whatever that special was, compared to one in the refrigerator that looks like an oil filter?
The one in the refrigerator will not remove chloramine. They don't touch ammonia. It's not the right carbon. It takes a special carbon to remove the ammonia part of chloramine.
Do you use that?
I use only a carbon that will remove chloramine.
Okay, you do.
Yes,
so
that's all I use.
Okay.
In both systems, whole house and point of use.
Excellent. And we'll talk about whole house systems, because whole house systems have benefits. I want to take Doris right now. Doris, what's happening?
Thank you, Tom.
Yes.
We need to replace the windows on our house. We have wood windows that are rotting away. We have had 3 different companies come out, and each company badmouths all the other products that are on the market. Vinyl versus fiberglass versus the composite. Can you shed any light on to me which is the best one to do?
Yes, I can. Hold on a second. We'll talk about it. You asked some great questions, and thank God you called before you bought. Okay? Now, wood windows are wood windows because at the time there was nothing else to build them with. And therefore, they are dinosaurs, and no one should use wood windows ever. Okay? Now, is there anything wrong with them? No. Nothing wrong with them at all. Except they take incredible maintenance and upkeep. So let's just cross wood off. Now, people might say, but I like the look of wood. Oh, then get wood. Okay? It's not a thing that you're going to get screwed if you buy wood. Wood is wood. Wood was the only material, so they made them with wood. So I would cross wood off immediately because of that. Too much maintenance and upkeep, and structurally, they're not as strong as the newer fibers. Okay? Now, the next one, vinyl. Okay? Well, what kind of vinyl? Vinyl is only a material. It has to be a good vinyl window. And in order to be a good vinyl window, it has to have extrusions done the right way to give it support. Okay? Now, remember, a window is not necessarily structural. You don't need that structural support, but you do want support so it doesn't warp or twist and create drafting. And I don't mean twisting where you can see it. I mean microscopically. So vinyl has to be extruded in strong pieces. And the way you know the better vinyl windows, the more air spaces, the better. It's that easy. If you look down the rail, the side rail, or the top rail of a window, you look and see how many holes are there. Because everywhere there's a hole, there's vinyl around it. You know, little squares or little circles you see? Those are extrusions. If you could picture a pole, a square pole, you know, if you have 100 of those, it would be better than having 3 of them. So extrusions are very important. Air spaces and extrusions. So if it's a good vinyl window, vinyl is a wonderful product. Okay? Fiberglass is also good. Okay? The same rules apply. With fiberglass, you need strength. So even more so than extruded vinyl. Fiberglass is a great structure. It's how it's built that counts with fiberglass. So you talked about vinyl and you talked about fiberglass. And what was the other one?
Well, Anderson, Renewal by Anderson makes a composite, like a combination of, I guess, wood and vinyl.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. They're trying to cut down the cost and still appeal to both. In my opinion, it's more of a marketing thing. The composite. There's nothing wrong with the composite. If I was going to pick any window, it would be vinyl. And it would be heavily extruded with good, and the glass is as important as the window, of course. It's most of it, as the structure. You want triple glaze or double if it's, and you want the thickness of each pane counts. So there was a guy one time that, and I think I put it on my site, troubleshooter.com. That'll take you to the referral list, and you hit the link, but that link's not working right now. Hold on. I have an article, I believe, on this, on which one and how to find a window. Do you have that window expert's number I asked you to keep? He called in one time. He was a genius.
How about clad windows?
Okay, clad windows. That
wood on the inside.
Yeah. Now
metal on the out.
People did clad because, and they have aluminum
windows.
Well,
I'm just saying it because she has wood in her windows right now. She might not want the inside of her house to look different.
By the way, you bring up a good point, this clad thing, because I forgot about metal. There are aluminum windows. I would discount them. They transfer too much hot and cold. I just don't like metal windows, okay, at all, because of the transference. They're pretty strong. But the clad that Mark mentioned, that was for people who wanted wood look on the inside, but the durability and maintenance of the metal on the outside, and that is an excellent option for the look.
Or fiberglass on the outside.
There's no reason, though, to go with a clad unless you just want the wood on the inside. I mean, that's the only reason you would go for it. It's not stronger, it's not better.
It's just different. Mostly, people are trying to find something that appeals to someone on the inside, because that's what you look at. And that's why they came up with the clad, so you could have the durability on the outside of vinyl, steel, or fiberglass over the wood, but you could have the beauty of wood on the inside. But the same applies when it comes to maintenance. You're going to have a lot of maintenance when it comes to the wood on the inside. You know, painting windows, I had a big house one time. And to have the windows done, the windows, you know, masked and sanded and varnished or whatever they did, stained and stuff, to redo them was $10,000. I mean, I'm thinking, wait a minute. You know, can you believe that? Because it takes maintenance. Now you can do it for less. You can keep up on it progressively, but it's just going to be, wood is just more expensive over time. I have this window guru I wanted to check with, and I'm going to see if I can get him on the air in a minute here, okay? And then we have, of course, Al talking about purewaterchoices.com. You can find him on Facebook if you look for Pure Water Choices on Facebook as well, where he has some articles. And I want to ask him some of the little-known facts about water and water filtration that we might want to know as owners. I love doing that. And then we'll talk about whole house systems and what do they really do and when are they necessary. Those are the kinds of things I want to talk about. Again, we're getting into the Christmas season. I want to remind you, don't go overboard with credit cards and think, oh, I'm just going to go bankrupt. That's all I'll do. That is a bad way of doing it, and I'll tell you why. Because if you have recent charges, they can be discounted. They won't include them in a bankruptcy. And besides, it's just dishonest. You know what? Mike and Gigi Wink, listen, they are not going to be your conscience or anything, but they are going to help you in a troubled time. Don't wait. Get a fresh start with them. They'll tell you how to get through this. They can do debt settlement, Chapter 7, Chapter 13s. Maybe you had a death in the family, a divorce, something else happened. 303-410-1720, 410-1720, winkandwink.com.
From the L&L Heating and Air Conditioning Traffic Center. There's a few minor slow spots in the highway drive, but for the most part, you're going to get to where you need to go in proper time across the freeway.
Check this bad boy out,
area. A couple of trouble spots to watch out for.
Yeah, that's my whole setup right there.
287 is
it doesn't go as fast as that looks.
The roadway will reopen.
Your place?
Word of a car versus
no,
motorcycle accident, 12th and
we had more than this a
watch
couple
out
times
for
last year.
cleared at
Frank
Federal
gets
and
nailed,
as well. For more
I can do 4 swipes.
updates on your route, download the new Total Traffic app powered by
that sucker's good for about
the weather forecast. Partly
2 feet.
The high of 76.
2.5.
Partly cloudy and 71 with your traffic and weather.
Oh, that really blows. Oh, it's crazy, man.
This report is brought to you by.
So yesterday I put on that. So you got to take the deck off, and then you got to take off the quick connect, which goes into the rear PTO. Then the shaft goes in, then you hang the front. And then the scoop, I had to drop the scoop, of course. But the thing for the scoop makes the thrower go left or right, so you can throw the snow whatever direction, and then up and down, of course.
$500 off his services.
I love it, though.
So
now I just want it to
it's
snow.
better doing now than wait until you have to if you just know you do it in the cold.
You know, what kills me is that tractor, I got the 60-inch, 54-inch snow thrower, 60-inch mower deck, and then the scoop. Yeah, I mean, I paid over $21. It costs more than my kid's fucking car. Who would have known a tractor is so stupid expensive?
Well, you got a loader, you got a blower, and you got a mower.
I almost got the, I wish I did in hindsight, but I've only would have used it once. My neighbor's dog died, and they needed to dig. And it died during the winter, so the backhoe would have been perfect.
And have been doing just
I might
Colorado
order the
businesses
backhoe
for
for
more
it.
than 20 years.
So what they do,
Reliance
just
Leasing
burn
will
it?
get you into your fleet vehicles with all the
Nah, they put it in their bathtub till summer.
I'm a you need a choice of leasing with Alliance. The obvious one.
They packed it down. They put it in the freezer. Oh, ask Suzanne what I did with my cat, my parents' cat when it died. Hey, remember when Tigger died at my parents' house? Tell Dan what I did with it.
Secrets where smoking is allowed. Experience a warm environment in a comfy setting with
And I didn't tell my parents. My parents come home and open the fucking door. Oh, that's right. That was horrible, man.
Your parents said, I don't know what happened. I think the cat opened up the freezer or something.
5 blocks west of I-25.
Oh, that was miserable, man. So, the night the cat died, my parents were out of town, I took the cat. It was my cat, literally. And the cat dies while I'm holding it at night. I wake up, the cat's dead. Her fucking mom is calling, who I can't stand.
Call for details, Plumbline. If you have any problems, plumbing, heating, cooling, electric, and drains, Plumbline. Free second opinions on all major repairs. Free, no strings attached. If you're told you need a furnace, if you're told you need a water heater, yeah, they want to take a shot at your business, but they also want to make sure you're getting a great deal. And they'll be straight with you. 303-586-1086. 303-586-1086. PlumbLineServices.com. All right, so we have Pure Water Choices with us, and we were talking about whole house systems versus point of view systems.